Okay, welcome back everybody. Good morning and welcome to Ingenuity Digital's webinar on the 5 essential steps to killer keyword research. Thanks for bearing with me. Just to give you your bearings, we're based here in the Heron Tower in the City of London on the 18th floor. So when we get a fire alarm test, we're forced to take it quite seriously. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedules to join us today. You're very welcome, and I hope that you find the next 45 minutes of real value. Let me introduce myself. I'm Dean Skidmore. I'm the Director of Ingenuity Digital, and I'm joined today by one of our specialists in our Harrogate office, Adam Gent, who's going to be taking us through the presentation. A little bit of background on Ingenuity Digital, just so you know the type of people that you're dealing with. We're a fully integrated international digital marketing agency with offices in London, Leeds and Harrogate. And the type of clients we work with include AXA Insurance, Towergate Insurance, My Wardrobe, Best Western, Optical Express. We work with members of the TUI Group and a whole bunch of SMEs. We've got about 200 clients or so here in the UK and internationally. So let's crack on. First of all, house rules. As said, the webinar will last about 45 minutes. Now, we want to get you involved as much as possible in the session. So we just want to make sure you get exactly what you want out of it. So we'd encourage you to use the chat box, which you'll see on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. We'll deal with questions as we go, but we've also provided time at the end of Adam's session for a Q&A spot as well. If you're having trouble hearing us, do let us know via the chat box. It's not just myself and Adam on the call today. We've got a full support team on the call as well. So at this point, I'll be quiet and I'll hand over to Adam, who'll take you through the presentation. Adam.
Thank you, Dean. I'm here at Ingenuity Digital, and my experience is in SEO consultancy, in marketing research, account management and client strategy, as well as web analytics. The agenda points for today, on this webinar, is first we're going to look at keyword research and what it is. Next, we're going to look at the advancement of keyword research and how it's evolving. And finally, we're going to look at 5 essential steps to keyword research, which will help maximise your visibility online and be found by the right people. So first, keyword research. Keyword research is a practical methodology used by search engine marketing professionals to identify the right keywords which people search for, which are both relevant to their clients' websites and will drive the right traffic and ultimately increase conversions. Let's start with a question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important do you think keyword research is to your SEO campaign? Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, Lewis states 10, Matt's 9, Emma's 10. So yeah, thank you very much everyone, thank you for responding. Betty Clayton says 9. Yeah, so keyword research is very, very important to SEO. The reason why it's so important is it forms the bedrock of any search marketing campaign. It's the basis from which all other activities, including on-page optimization, content, PPC, and content marketing, is based. Skipping over or rushing or ignoring keyword research can cause search marketing campaigns to ultimately fail. Keyword research has always been a careful balancing act, targeting the right keywords, again, looking at the right search volume, and trying to drive the right people to your website. It is this continuous drive by search marketing professionals to attract the right people using the right keywords that mean that as keyword research has developed and evolved over time. In the past, search marketing professionals and webmasters would target single short-tail keywords, for example, men's trainers, and then target one single landing page. This landing page would then be optimized for the target keyword, and links would be built into the page. Although this single keyword method does work, by ignoring the rest of the website, many webmasters are missing out on the opportunity to find valuable more of their target audience. To show you what I mean, please answer the following question. If you were searching for a new pair of trainers, what would you type into Google? Ewan says new trainers. Michael Reebok says Matt. Trainers says Martha. Women's trainers. And it says Anika. And Clayton says trainers plus the sport he was interested in. And Emma says Nike size 6 trainers. So yeah, the issue is with targeting single keywords on single landing pages is there are a multitude of different products available, which means there are lots of men's trainers, which is interesting, as many webmasters and search engine marketing professionals only seem to focus on single keywords and not the numerous different ways that people search online. People search online using a variety of different search queries to find products or services they want. Market research has identified a set of steps or a journey which people take to buy products online. It is known as the decision journey. This journey shows the stages at which a customer or consumer goes through while making a decision to purchase a product or service online. This journey is also known as the purchasing or buying cycle in marketing circles. However, within these marketing circles, there is speculation on how to show it. However, today I'm just going to show you in 6 simple steps. This journey can be split into two different funnels. The upper funnel. First, the upper funnel, which is the start of the decision journey. As you can see from this funnel, it is split into 3 stages: pre-awareness, awareness, and consideration. Within these 3 stages, people use what Google calls informational search queries to find solutions. In the pre-awareness stage, people are looking for information. However, they're not really aware of the topics or subject industry-relevant terms. For example, someone may search "get healthy" instead of top 10 exercise regimes. They are still looking to define what they are searching for. This is a great stage for informational leaders to capitalize on search terms and for information-based queries. In the awareness stage, users have just come to understand their problem and now describe it using more industry-relevant terms. Searchers will now be more likely to use industry-relevant jargon and acronyms. For example, maybe the top 10 running tips after understanding that running is a better way to get healthy, or maybe that's a third method of getting fixed. And finally, during the upper funnel, is what is considered the consideration stage. And the user has now identified a preferred solution in mind and is researching where to source it. For example, trying to find the best running shoes which have been found in early 2014. The lower funnel. At the lower end of the decision journey, people are now trying to narrow down a service or product. In this funnel, people use more transactional search queries to find products or services they want. The funnel is made up of 3 steps: preference, action, and loyalty. At the preference stage, this marks the end of the consideration phase and heralds the emergence of a preference for a particular brand or a particular product. For example, take a particular type of trainers, running trainers, which an individual might try and search for to find different suppliers. In this action, people have made up their minds and are searching for a great deal for a product or service. In the action phase, for example, they might identify the right trainers, but they're trying to find the best price at which to get those trainers. And finally, the loyalty step. Although it cannot be affected by visibility in search engines, it is worth noting that it can be affected by great customer service, which makes people come back for more and get repeated business. At this stage, this is what Google calls a navigational search query, where Google will type a brand or a particular URL directly into a search engine. How is this decision journey purchasing cycle relevant to keyword research? Well, for me to explain, I'm just going to show you the search demand curve. And this search demand curve shows the amount of monthly search volume against the length of keywords, with short tail keywords at the top, like shoes, at the top of the search demand curve, and long tail keywords, like where to buy the best shoes online, at the bottom. The reason why it is relevant is that many search marketing professionals are targeting the short tail keywords and missing out on a huge amount of potential in the amount of search volume they could actually target as people move through the decision journey. When mapping the search demand curve against the decision journey, you can see that many businesses, organizations, and search marketing professionals, only targeting the short tail keywords, focus solely on one or two landing pages, are missing out on the potential opportunity to capitalize on long tail search volume and influence their target audience during crucial decision-making moments as they search online. So, as you've seen, long-tail keywords play an important part in increasing the visibility of your business online through the decision journey. This means that keyword research is now moving away from the single keywords and targeting single landing pages, and moving over to focusing on topics or groups of keywords which look at optimizing an entire website. This is so that businesses can maximize their visibility online and be seen by the right people at the right time. So, moving on to the 5 steps to keyword research. Before we start talking about these 5 steps, I just want to take you through the 3 elements. The 3 elements of the essential killer keyword research and core beliefs is time. And the 3 core beliefs is time, patience, and attitude. Time takes a lot of time to do a good amount of research. At the same time, it takes patience to not only research the right word, but to follow the right path to identify the right keywords, which means that you're going to have to have the right attitude and not just focus on quick wins and finding fat-headed keywords, but really identifying the correct keywords which your target audience is searching for. So, the 5 steps. First, you look at the scope and look at your industry and your business. Then you look at topics which your business comes under. Next, you're going to look at target audience. Then you're going to move on to keyword research tools. And finally, implementing those keyword lists that you've identified and mapping them back onto your website. Step 1, scope, understanding your business. You'll need to understand exactly what you are trying to accomplish with your business. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to become the best design company and branding agency in Leeds? Are you trying to provide the best range of food as a catering service in London? Are you wanting to provide the most luxurious hotel experience at affordable prices? Or are you simply trying to sell as many products online as you can? Understanding what you are trying to achieve can help you prioritize objectives with your website, so that you have a clear understanding of what you are trying to achieve overall. Next, you need to think about your mission and how you're going to try and achieve this through your website. Are you simply want to drive visitors to your website, increase the number of conversions or sales leads? Or is this site simply there to inform your target audience about the offline activities that you are doing? Do you even need visibility through your website? I'm assuming many businesses do, but it's always best to think about it and not put investment in where investment is not needed. Again, understanding what you're trying to achieve through your website to meet your overall mission will help you not only prioritize parts of your sections of your website, but also make you think about the overall strategy in which you do. Question: What are the objectives for your website to achieve your mission? That says online sales. John says answer customer questions. And it says brand awareness. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways in which people want to achieve their mission through their website. one of the main ones we keep seeing is boosting the number of sales, but also increase the awareness of their brand, which is fantastic. And finally, the step one, you think about the location of your base of operations. Are you a local business, or do you have stores across UK or Europe? Do you have an international reach across the globe? Identifying where you are geographically based will help you identify not only what more niche keywords which you're trying to target are relevant to your objectives, but also to reach your desired target audience. For example, if you're a local business and trying to target your audience in Manchester, you're going to want to target keywords which have geographic location modifier from Manchester, and also you want to optimize map listings so people can find you. And this would be a more local-based strategy. But also, you need to say, for instance, you also need to identify different language and keywords that people use when they search online in different geographical areas. For example, if you have businesses both in Australia and the UK, although both speak English, the language and keywords in different target audiences means that these are very separate, and you need to use different keyword research strategy. At Ingenuity Digital, our teams always seek to understand our clients' business objectives and their overall mission. We always tailor our search marketing campaigns to achieve their desired goals. And we always do local SEO as well as international and national SEO campaigns for our clients. We're always trying to identify the right type of audience. If you'd like to get in touch about any of this, please, my email, you can see my email there below on the screen. Please by all means email me and I can answer any questions if I don't answer them during this webinar. Step 2, topics. Once you've understood your business, its objectives and services, you're now in a strong position to understand exactly what topics your organisation comes under. First, let's have a look at what topics actually are. A topic is sort of an area of knowledge which people are discussing. And to truly succeed at new keyword research, you need to identify the right topics which your business and organisation comes into, so you can identify the right keywords to go after. One of the best ways to understand what topics your business comes under is to just create a mind map. And I've given an example here of sort of taken from Sports Direct. Sports Direct sell sports equipment. That's what they sell. That's their products they sell. So their main topic would become sports equipment. However, you actually split that up into sports equipment for men and sports equipment for women. And there's different areas within sports equipment, like clothing, footwear, and accessories. And within those areas, there are also different brands like Nike and different products under those brands. So creating a mind map can really help you sort of get to grips with how you want to identify your topics. So just a quick question. What topics do you think your business comes under? Matt Stanfield says healthy lifestyle. Lewis says mental health care. Emma says clothing retail. John says telecoms. Okay. F. Clanton says training, apprenticeships, events, industry skills. Lots. Yeah, there's definitely a variety and a lot of different topics that we can all come under. And it's identifying those topics, those broad topics, which is the easy part. However, it's always difficult to start getting into niche topics. One tip I would suggest is to look at the way your website is structured, because websites are structured as if your broad topics get more and more niche. For example, your home page will be your broad topic, then your category, brand, and product pages will get more and more niche. For example, in your category page, you would have, for example, men's clothing. But then within men's clothing, you would have definitely a more niche type of product from different brands, and then within those brands themselves, you'll probably have maybe hundreds of products, each with its own sort of small niche within that topic. Another tip is to look at the Google AdWords Ad Group Ideas tool, which is part of the keyword research tool. So when you can sort these, you can type in, say for example, healthy living, or and type in any sort of broad topic, and it'll give you a list of broad topic ideas, which you can then sort by relevance. And again, it's just another tool which can help you identify more topic areas around your topic. And at Ingenuity Digital, our technical and account management teams, who understanding our client's business, and then try to identify the best topics or keyword groups to pursue. We do this through in-depth analysis of our clients' websites and our team's extensive knowledge of target markets. Again, if you need any, if I don't answer any questions today, please feel free to email me about any of this, and myself and my team will get back to you. Step 3, target audience. Once you've identified the number of topics which your business comes under, understood exactly what you're trying to achieve through your business and trying to identify its mission, it's now time to get to the mindset of your target audience and those you're trying to grab the attention of. Moz, which is quite a well-known SEO company, has always stated that one of the most important elements of building any online marketing strategy is to have empathy for your audience. And the way you get empathy for your audience is to understand them. First, you need to identify who your target audience is: their age, geographic location, occupation, gender. There's a wide variety of different tools and techniques that you can go and try to find your target audience. I won't go into them now in quite depth, but there's one tip, however, I can give if you're struggling to identify who your target audience is to use a Google Analytics demographics report, which pulls in both age and gender of some of your visitors, so you can see sort of who get a bit more understanding of exactly who's coming to your website. Once you've identified who your target audience is, you need to think about the networks that they sort of socialize in and they sort of search within. I would spend a minimum of 2 weeks trying to just understand who you're trying to target and exactly who they look for advice, and just really get into the mindset of what your target audience, of who your target audience is, and how they search, and what language they use, and what preferred method of for publications and blogs they use, what preferred method of social media that they use. I urge you to get as much information, do as much research as possible around this area. When you get to the mindset of what they're looking for when they land on a website, it's all about immersing yourself in your target audience and think about sort of delivering valuable content to them, which identifies exactly what they're searching for. So as you immerse yourself in the mindset of your community through their networks, it's time to identify the sort of areas which you could help improve. So, if there's information or lacking of resources on a particular topic which you, after you've done your research, you understand that people actually need to know, it's time to start noting down what you can do to help improve it. So sort of make note of exactly what valuable content you could potentially be creating to grab your target audience during the sort of the decision journey, during the top end of the decision journey, when they're sort of in an upper funnel. And through this, you'll be able to sort of drive more visits, more valuable visits to your website. Step 4, keyword research tools. Now that you've understood your business, the topics that it comes under, you've understood your target audience, it's time to identify the keywords that people search for, which are going to drive you traffic to your website, with people search under those topics. To do this, you'll need to sort of identify your topics, for example, say a product, and then you're going to identify using different keyword research tools, and also using your target audience research to identify the sort of different keywords, and then group them into lists. Always also use your remember, you're trying to identify groups of keywords that will get your website's landing pages seen by the right visitor at the right moment. And what you'll probably find is that at the top, in the broad topics and moving down, you'll have short fathead keywords, and then you'll move into more chunky middle keywords. As you sort of move down, you'll get more and more niche. You'll get more and more long-tail variations of keywords, which is good. And you can identify what sort of keywords will drive in each topic within each part of your website. You'll be able to identify exactly what people are searching for and how they're searching. So to give you an example, here's Sports Direct. So at the top, you have in the Sports Direct homepage, you have a sort of the broad topic of sports equipment, and within the navigation, that's the more niche areas of sports equipment. And then when you hover over these, you'll get an even more niche topic, a subtopic around the different footwear into sort of the Astro trainers, and that then drives down into the bottom end, the very, very niche part of the website, which is the product itself. Excuse me. There are a variety of different keyword research tools which are available out there. Most notably is probably the most you've ever noticed, Google AdWords Keyword Tool Planner, probably the most widely used one in the industry. You can also use Bing AdWords. It's probably less accurate and probably it doesn't show as much in my experience, but it can also show you search volume within Bing and different keywords being searched for in Bing, so that's always useful. There's third-party tools like Ubersuggest, which is a great keyword tool for identifying sort of really long-tail keyword variations of your topics. Then there's SEMrush, a great tool which can sort of, if you plug in your URL or your competitor's URL, you can identify keywords which you're being found for. You can then use those keywords, for example, against competitors, and plug that into the Google Keywords Tool Planner, and you can understand sort of looking at the search volume of your competitors roughly. And there's tons and tons of different tools. Google Trends, you can even use Suggestions tool. That's another way you can find sort of variations with short to chunky middle keywords. But just a small note, although there is many keyword research tools out there, many pull data from the main tool, which is Google AdWords and Bing. So although if you are going to invest in a third-party tool, paid or free, make sure that the data is accurate, and you make sure that you know where the data is coming from. So, what keyword research tools do you use? Sydney says GPP. It says Google Keyword Tool Planner. Rachel says Google AdWords. Emma says Analytics. Okay, so yeah, a lot of people use Google AdWords, Google Analytics, Bing, Google AdWords. Yeah, so there's a very different types of keyword research tools, but sort of one of the ways I would suggest you use topics and trying to bring in more keywords within your topic and sort of digesting it is get an Excel spreadsheet, and then within each topic you've identified, as you go more and more niche, put them in create a tab for that, and create put your lists of keywords variations within that list, and then also grabbing the amount of search volume. This is a really easy way for you to just sort of gather that data and store it in one area, so you don't have to lose it or not keep track of it. Another small tip: if you do have Google Analytics installed and you are tracking internal searches, which people use through the internal search bar, is using the site search report, which can actually tell you keywords that people are using to search internally within your site. So there could be keywords that you've never actually thought about using before, or maybe it's keywords that people can't find that easily. But it's definitely sort of a place that's got a lot of keyword ideas ready and available. Another way is Webmaster Tools. Due to the new updated search queries report just come out this January by Google, there's more accurate data. So you can look at the different ways that people are finding your keyword, finding you. Maybe there's keywords within that search queries report that you've never found before. But you can also look at the top pages. So if there are any pages in there which you are might be surprised about, have a look at them. Take a look at what pages are being found the most, what getting the most clicks and click-through rate, and sort of look at the way they're structured. Maybe look at why they're ranking so well, and sort of exemplify that across your site. So yes, that's another different way of identifying keywords, but there's lots and lots of different ways to identify keywords. And at Ingenuity Digital, we've developed in-house keyword research tools which can identify the effectiveness of keyword groups, and also our in-house competitor analysis tools can identify what groups of keywords your competitors are ranking for, and the competitiveness of each individual phrase. Again, if you have any questions, which I don't answer today, please email me at adam@ingenuitydigital.co.uk. Step 5, keyword mapping. So once you've identified your keyword groups for your topics and then put them, it's time to put them onto your website. Again, what you'll probably find is that your broader, like say for example, your homepage will have the very short tail keywords at the top with the small variations of that keyword. As you move through your website or move through your topic and get more and more niche, you get more and more long tail variations of those keywords. And then next you'll need to prioritize the lists within the Excel documents that you might have put together for each topic. And this will tell you sort of the most search for keywords within that topic or subject, and then you can start targeting different landing pages for variations of those keywords rather than single keywords. When optimizing your landing pages, really think about how you display your information to the user who lands on that page. Think about the reviews, think about videos, think about great images which people want to see, think about fantastic content which is both optimized but also grabs the user. Also think about different social media sharing options. It's all about creating valuable content. When someone lands in it during their decision journey, their decision can be influenced by more than just the cost or the price of the product. It could be influenced by the reviews, be influenced by the fantastic images, it can be influenced by your images which you embed onto the page. And when you combine web pages, what you'll probably find is that some topics might overlap, and when topics overlap, what you'll probably need to do is combine pages into one another to make a great landing page. And you can create filters or sorts on these pages so that you don't have conflicting pages which might cause your landing pages for a particular product to conflict and therefore not rank very well. But also think about your target audience research. Think about all that research you've done. Don't throw that away when creating landing pages and creating great content. Think about the valuable content assets and content marketing strategies. You're not going to be able to address all of the long-tail variations of keywords when targeting different commercial pages. What you are going to need to do is create a part of your website which answers questions which aren't always commercial. So creating a blog and then perhaps take a resource section with PDF documents or videos on and off-site, so maybe on YouTube. Also create ebooks or interactive designs. So maybe a frequently asked questions page, which helps people ask questions or answer questions which they continuously ask all the time. It can also drive people to your products. This is probably one of the hardest areas to go into, and probably one of the best ways to drive traffic to your website through the long-tail variations and the way that people search during the decision journey. At ID, our savvy digital marketing teams, we always work tirelessly to create landing pages and optimize our websites so they're important to Google. We look at the whole picture of our clients' websites, not just single landing pages. So there you have it. 5 steps and a few tricks which can help you dominate search results and improve your visibility online. Remember, keyword research is a practice to help your organization to be seen online by the right people at the right time. And keyword research is evolving into something more market research based. The buyer journey means there's a bigger opportunity for you to grab your audience, focus on researching topics, identifying keyword groups, and improving in your user experience. And think about your whole website, not just single landing pages. Thank you for listening, everyone. I've been your speaker, Adam, and now moving on to questions. So, Beth, you've asked, when using your website to help with topics, can product and brand be switched around? Oh yes, of course, yeah. Usually products come under different types of brands. So yeah, your products can definitely come under your brands and they can definitely switch around. In fact, I'd probably recommend as you get more niche, your topic will get, your brand is a bigger sort of topic than your singular product. So yes, I would switch them around. Cindy's asked, how many keywords should be looking for? Yeah. So how many keywords should be looking for on a target landing page? It's a good question. For the broader topics, the broader keywords, no more than maybe 3 to 5, just because it's more difficult to optimize a landing page for sort of for bigger keywords. So, and if it's the home page, it's not going to have a lot of text content because you kind of want to drive people to different aspects of your site. But as you get more niche and more niche, you can get a little bit more, have a few more keywords, and potentially maybe not into the hundreds, but certainly into the tens, because you can have different variations of that keyword and different variations of optimizing that page for numerous different long tail phrases. And then when you get into sort of content marketing and get into the informational pieces on your, say, your blog or a content asset, you can target potentially hundreds of keywords by creating a fantastic piece of content, optimizing it, but certainly targeting that broader topic and talking about those areas in which that language is used. Matt Stansfield asks, should my keywords target these? I believe I have some good valuable content assets, online courses, video tutorials, to name a few. Should my keywords target these rather than the specific products I am trying to sell? Good question. I would say it would always come back to what you're trying to achieve. Obviously, those valuable content assets, those online courses, video tutorials, are probably are there to drive people to your products. I would, if you're targeting an SEO campaign on these keywords, then I would target your specific products and trying to deliver the best content and value on those pages. And not just trying to target specific keywords for a bit of a training video or a valuable asset. Those are more, let's target a specific product. Let's target a specific topic even. Let's target a specific idea rather than trying to shoehorn into one very, very specific keyword. I hope that helps. Okay, Cindy says, thanks, Adam. Thinking more in terms of using keyword/phrases that have 5,000 searches per month, 500 searches per month, or 50 searches per month. So you're talking about search volume. Okay, apologies. Well, it's a very interesting question because, of course, you want to target the most search volume, a keyword that has the most search volume. But if you're targeting a phrase that has 5,000 searches per month, you're going to have a lot of competition. And it's whether or not your website can compete with that competition. You can always optimize pages for that 5,000 searches per month, but I wouldn't bank on ranking well within like a short period of time. Where if you focus on more niche products, on your unique selling points, and look at maybe products that your competitors don't sell, that you could rank for, that are long-term variations of, you can get a bit of traffic and a bit of investment into your website and back into your business, rather than trying to focus on a phrase that you may never rank for because the competition is so high. For example, if Amazon or eBay are on those pages and there are multiple listings, like I've seen for a lot of phrases which are 5,000 searches per month, it can be difficult to compete. But although it's difficult to compete during the early stages of a website, you can certainly target areas that are less competitive. At the same time, build your domain overall as your campaign moves on. I hope that helps me. Okay, that's all the questions for today. Again, if you have any further questions or anything you want to talk about, please email me, or about the webinar, please email me on adam@individual.co.uk. And I'll try and answer any questions that I can that I couldn't here. I'll hand over back to Dean. Thanks everyone.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks Adam. Thanks for that. That was really good, and thanks for your kind responses, everybody. I know there's a couple more questions there. There's one question particularly related to international exposure. We do SEO work all around the world, so we work in China, Russia, North America, South America, all across Europe. So if you want some specific advice around sort of international growth of your digital footprint, do just drop Adam a note. Just to put things into perspective, Adam is one of 15 analysts we have based in Harrogate. We also have 7 senior technical account managers up there. We've got a 17-man outreach team, a 7-man creative content team, link removal team. There's 53 in total based up in Harrogate. So Adam's one expert of many up there. So if you've got any questions, please send them through and we will get them answered for you. Hope you enjoyed this session. Hope you found it of value. Just to let you know, we run regular webinars and breakfast seminars out of our office here at Heron Tower in the City of London, so do keep your eyes peeled for forthcoming events. Our next event is going to be held here in Heron Tower on Wednesday the 12th of February starting at 9 o'clock, and we're going to be running a free session on social, local, mobile marketing for online optimization. So if you want to register for that, just go onto our website ingenuitydigital.co.uk and click on the About You section and then Events. So that's ingenuitydigital.co.uk, click on About You and then Events, or you could just type in International SEO Agency into Google and we'll put our money where our mouth is. We should be #1 in the organic search there. The presentation will be emailed to you for your reference, and it will also be available on the Ingenuity Digital website in the next 24 to 48 hours. That's it. Thank you, Adam, again for your research, your time, and the delivery of that presentation. Thank you for your attendance, guests, and enjoy your weekend. And we look forward to seeing you at either a future event here in London or on one of our future webinars. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.